Hey everyone! If you've got a solar setup, I'm willing to bet you've asked yourself, why is my inverter so darn loud? And maybe more importantly, is there anything I can do about it? Well, today we're going to dig into exactly that.
Oh, you know that sound, right? That sudden whir that sounds like a mini jet engine is about to take off in your garage. It's annoying, for sure. But here's a thought. What if that noise isn't just a nuisance? What if it's actually a message, a warning even, about the health and safety of your entire system?
Yep, you heard me. That noise is basically a status report, coming straight from the heart of your power system. So in this explainer, we're going to learn how to speak its language. We'll decode that story so you can not only choose a quieter inverter, but also make sure your whole setup is running safe and sound. All right, section 1. Let's tackle that annoying fan noise head on. So, we call it fan noise, but what's really going on when that thing kicks into high gear? Okay, so think of that fan as your inverter's personal bodyguard. Its number one job, its only job really, is to fight off the ultimate enemy, heat. So the louder that fan gets, the harder it's working to shove heat out the door and protect all those delicate electronics inside. It's not just some optional feature, it's absolutely critical.
But where is all this heat coming from in the first place? Good question. See, to get why your inverter shouts, we have to understand the heat. And to understand the heat, we've got to talk about one of the most important numbers on any inverter spec sheet, its efficiency.
Here's the deal, and it's super important. None of them are perfect. None of them are 100% efficient. So whether it's a really good one at 95% or a more average one at 90%, there's always a little slice of energy that gets lost when it's converting that DC power from your batteries into the AC power for your house. And that lost energy, well, it has to go somewhere, right? And boom, there it is. That's the culprit. That lost energy becomes heat. Every single watt that doesn't make it through the conversion process gets turned into waste heat. And that is the fundamental reason your inverter even needs a fan to begin with.
So let's connect the dots here. It's a really simple relationship. On one side, you've got a less efficient inverter. That means more waste heat. To fight that heat, the fan has to spin like crazy, faster and louder. The result? More noise. But on the other side, if you have a more efficient inverter, you get less waste heat. The fan doesn't have to work as hard, so it's slower and quieter. It's a direct line. Better efficiency literally equals less noise. It's that simple.
All right, so we get the why now. That's the science part. Now for the practical part, the how. How do we actually use this knowledge to pick an inverter that isn't going to drive us crazy, but will still do its job for years to come?
Okay, let's break down the main types. Generally, pure sine wave inverters are the more efficient champs. They usually have smarter, variable speed fans. Think of it like the gas pedal in your car. They only spin as fast as they need to. Now, the cheaper modified sine wave inverters, they often have simpler fans that are more like a light switch. They're either completely off or on at full blast, and you definitely notice when they're on.
So when you're shopping, here's what you need to look for. Your checklist. Number 1, hunt down the highest efficiency rating you can afford. It's worth it. Number 2, look for the magic words variable speed fan in the description. This is a game changer for quiet operation, especially when you're not using a ton of power. And finally, be realistic about how you'll use it. I mean, if you're constantly running power-hungry appliances, let's be honest, any fan is going to have to work hard.
But listen, buying the right piece of gear is only half the story. Seriously, how you set it up and take care of it is just as important for keeping things quiet and safe. So let's go through the essential rules for your setup. These 4 rules are non-negotiable for keeping your inverter cool and happy. It all comes down to one thing. You have to give it room to breathe. That means please, don't stuff it into a tiny enclosed cabinet. Make sure nothing is blocking its vents. And yeah, keep it clean. Okay, I want you to burn this number into your brain. 15 centimeters. That's about 6 inches. That is the absolute minimum amount of space you need on all sides of your inverter. No exceptions. That gap is crucial. It's the highway for air to flow in. Grab the heat and carry it away.
And speaking of keeping it clean, think of dust this way. It's a tiny fuzzy blanket. And when that blanket covers your inverter, it traps heat. It insulates it. That forces the fan to work way, way harder just to do its job. A quick wipe down or a blast of compressed air now and then can make a shocking difference in how loud it gets.
Okay, we've spent a lot of time talking about noise as an annoyance, right? But now we need to get serious for a minute. We need to talk about the most important piece of this puzzle, the connection between that noise, the heat it represents, and the actual safety of your home.
If you remember one thing from this, let it be this.
Fan noise isn't just an annoyance, it's a critical safety indicator. That fan is a frontline safety device. That whirring sound, that's the sound of your system protecting itself. And if you ignore it, or worse, block it, the consequences can be incredibly serious.
Look, your system can go down one of two paths. Path 1. You give it proper airflow. The components stay cool, everything operates safely, and your inverter lives a long, happy life. Path 2. The airflow gets blocked. The components start to cook. They overheat. It's a dangerous road to go down.
And let me be absolutely crystal clear here. An overheating inverter isn't just bad for the device, it is a major fire hazard. This is exactly why all that stuff we talked about, placement, clearance, cleaning, it's not just friendly advice to make things quieter. These are essential safety rules to protect your property, your investment, and your family.
So from now on, when you hear that fan kick on, I want you to listen differently. Don't just hear a noise, hear the message. Ask yourself, is my inverter just making noise, or is it actually trying to tell me something important? Because if you listen, really listen, you can make sure your system isn't just quiet, but that it's efficient, healthy, and most importantly, safe.